How we doing today? Hope you're having a wonderful day. So listen, I've had something on my mind recently. It's the idea of what if you had like, let's put an arbitrary number out there, $3 billion. Let's say you had $3 billion. What are you gonna do? Right? Like, you never have to worry about paying anything ever again. Like, you want to do this, you have the funds for it. You want to do that, you want to be there, you want to go there, you want to buy this, you want to have this type of house, you want to own this type of car. Like, all of that is possible. What are you gonna do? What, like, I think it's important to actually ask yourself this, because it's like, at a certain point when you realize and you just embody that energy of like, I don't have to worry about paying anything. I can buy anything I want. Everything just kind of, you realize like, what do I actually want? Like, what do I actually want to do? Because I think a lot of life for people is just pursuing something in order to be comfortable, in order to feel okay, to feel stable. Whether that be pursuing money to pay off, certain bills, certain debts, certain things that they need or want to buy, like, food, clothes, whatever. Or some people who are beyond the point of the basic amenities and stuff like that, where they have enough, but they're chasing money for future endeavors, such as providing stability in a future sense. Maybe they don't have to worry about paying their bills now. They're okay for now, but they're worried about, their future payments or this or that. But I want to, what if you don't have to worry about any of that? What would you want? What would you want to do? Because in that type of energy, you could just go and do it. And I think that's the type of thinking that is required for you to be able to understand what you really want. To take out all the limitations, all the excuses, and say, you know, I have every capacity to have what this. I have all the funding. I have all the opportunity, ability to achieve and gain this. What do I want? What is it that I want? If I can do anything. And I think that is important because one of two things happens. One, you become very clear on how a lot of the things that people chase are not really what they want or what they care about. It's sort of a means to an end. Another thing you realize is, I suppose, what you really want, what's really important to you, the things that actually matter and the things you would actually pursue. But I think the third is even deeper. It's that you realize, if I, have billions of dollars, I have this comfort, I have, the ability to have anything I want. There is no pursuing. There's nothing to pursue anymore. You have all your needs met. Needs met. You have all your needs met. And it sort of brings you back into this present moment. It's like, whoa, there's nothing to chase. There's no future goal in mind. There's no thing or idea that's worrying up here, because everything's okay. And you realize that is something that is accessible, regardless if you physically have that or not. You can tap into that energy of, I'm present. I'm here right now. I don't need to worry. Everything right here where I am is okay. It's perfect. And I don't have to get caught up in my mind and the thinking of future planning of the abstraction of reality that the mind creates. I can be here right now, living. Oh my God, life is happening right here. It's always been happening. I don't have to be constantly thinking and living in the thinking realm. I can be right here in reality. And it made me wonder the sort of difference in the upbringing of children who are in poverty, who grow up impoverished, and children who grow up in the hyper elite sort of world where their every need will be met forever. That is just always a constant in their life. And it makes me wonder, what is it that they would even want? Because they're not worried about money. They're not worried about securing safety for themselves. Like, they can have life is just at their fingertips, you know? And I feel like, for me, tapping into that energy of, well, let me get rid of all the excuses. Let me get rid of, oh, maybe I don't have this or that to achieve it. No. What do I want? And knowing that I can have it, I can make it real. The world, like, it's at my fingertips. Just like them, I'm no different. It's not a matter of the finances. It's a matter of the energy. Because I can make it happen no matter what. I'm able to create something out of nothing. And I believe that. I've seen it before. And so you realize in this energy how limiting, working paycheck to paycheck or working to try and find stability and just that whole mindset keeps people stuck. When you look at the ultra rich and elite, they never develop this trait. Those who are born into these families, they never develop this trait. And so they're almost an inherent sense of always feeling like everything is okay and an ability to inherently be in the present. And I think people who are impoverished don't have because they're constantly worried about the future event, potential things that could happen, paying off this, paying off that, working this much, blah, blah, blah. And this can happen to anyone. It's not a matter of financial, supposedly. It's just a matter of thinking and living in the future, in a projected future in your head, and focusing only on that instead of the reality that is here in front of you. Because the truth is, anything that's ever going to happen is always going to happen here and now. Right now. And it's like, when you finally come back into the present, when you slip out of that and slip back into the present moment, it's like, whoa, how could I have even let myself out? In what moment did this happen? Or did I, slip out of that? And so I encourage you, take this as a thinking practice, a thinking exercise, just a matter of looking at perspectives and questioning yourself in the way you think, in the way you perceive, in if you are putting off your pleasure and your awareness for projections of the future rather than just living right here and now and understanding no matter what, things you have going on in your life, you always have the present moment right here and right now. And you always have the ability to be. Knowing that no matter what, it's okay right here and right now. And your mind might say, no, this thing, that thing, let's worry about that. No, let's not worry about it. Let's be here. Let's be now. Let's be present. If there's anything we need to take care of, we do it here now. And I think this is what our society needs right now, is just more presence, to be more aware, to be more here and now, and be more involved with life itself. So I encourage you, take the time to analyze how your awareness, your beliefs, what you think, what you feel, your sense of safety, your sense of here-ness and now-ness, how this all affects how everything is perceived. And just analyze it. There's no right or wrong answer to this. It's not a matter of thought necessarily. It's just a matter of exploring it looking at it, being aware with it. There's no goal in mind here. It's just an exploration. People get so caught up in the idea that there needs to be an end destination, end goal. You're already here. There is it is a exploration. Life is exploration. It's a dance. It's not a race. To get to the end. It's a dance. It's a song. It's a vibe. You just are in it. You just feel it. Like when you're dancing, you're not focusing on trying to get to one specific place, or it's not a race where you're trying to dance the fastest and finish the dance the fastest. No, you're just in it. You're just flowing with it, grooving with it. And that is life in essence. Or at the very least, that is life. When you're here, you're fully present and aware with it. You're dancing with life. Okay? That's all this is. It's a dance. It's a dance. Have fun. It doesn't mean, I don't know, it doesn't mean anything. It just means what it means. Anyways, dance with life. Have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.